For the latest film interviews, reviews, and everything making news in pop culture, subscribe to Film Companion now. It's strangely fitting that one of the bleakest years in modern history has been one of the strongest for Hindi long-format storytelling. Here are Rahul Desai's top 5 Hindi language web shows of 2020 ranked. We're also discussing your rankings in the comments below, so make sure you join the conversation. At number 5, Arya, that's streaming on Disney Plus Hotstar. On paper, Arya was a difficult sell. Yet another Hotstar remake of an international show. It was to be led by a star who hadn't acted in a decade. But Shushmita Sen is eerily good.
पहले क्यों नहीं संभाला तूने हमारा धंधा?
क्योंकि पहले धंधा मर्द संभालते थे, अब बचे नहीं.
The writing somehow spotlights multiple threads, but what's most remarkable about the family thriller is how it illustrates the importance of culturally adapting as opposed to artistically translating a dramatic story. None of it looks derivative or forcibly inspired. Most of the battle is won when the world of Arya feels like it could have existed nowhere else. At number 4, Pushpavali Season 2 that's streaming now on Amazon Prime Video. Pushpavali is by far the riskiest series in the Indian web space. Everything about it is disconcerting to the average viewer. The protagonist is a stalker, a delusional and pathetic character in a culture where madness is considered more of a character trait than a mental condition.
If you and Swati are a thing, then why is Nikhil picking up Arhan?
We had this little flavor of ice cream. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called Mind Your Own Fucking Business.
To make matters worse, the second season of Pushpavali released at the cusp of a new era, the nationwide lockdown in March. It was the first streaming show on this list to drop and therefore the easiest to forget. Yet, Pushpavali is memorable for how it turns anxiety into an art form. Driven by persuasive filmmaking, excellent performances, and a modest ecosystem whose complicity frames its hero as a backbencher in the class of life.
Back to the dynamic duo, P&P!
What the hell is a P&P?
Pankaj and Pushpavali.
Yuck!
Moving on to number 3, Panchayat that's streaming on Amazon Prime Video. Panchayat, the only light series in this list, is actually a poignant social drama parading as a slice-of-life comedy.
अरे अपने घर में रुकवा लेते हैं.
घर में जवान बेटी है और एक अनजान आदमी को घर में रुकवाएंगे?
अरे अनजान कहाँ है भाई? ऑफिस के सचिव हैं और सबसे बड़ी बात अपने ही कास्ट के हैं.
तो अपनी बेटी क्यों नहीं ब्याह देते उनसे?
अरे नहीं, उनका तनख्वाह बहुत कम है.
As with most TVF shows, the tone is satirical, constructed to lull the viewer into an unsuspecting state of mind before slapping them with some life lessons. But this one gets the balance right.
अरे इतना बड़ा जड़ है, कैसे दौड़ाएगा? तुम लोग साइंस पढ़ते हो कि नहीं? साइंस तो अमेरिका के लोग भी बहुत पढ़ते हैं. हम कितना बार टीवी पर देखे हैं कि ईसाई लोग के पंडित जी आके भूत को भगाता है, हालेलुया हालेलुया करता है.
Panchayat is charmingly written and well performed. It's a feel-good portrait of a universe often darkened by cinema. The highest compliment one might afford is that Schitt's Creek comes to mind. At number 2, Scam 1992, the Harshad Mehta story that you can watch on Sony Live. Apart from having the best ensemble cast in recent years, Scam 1992 is not finance for dummies, not Gujarati for dummies, not journalism for dummies, and certainly not Mumbai for dummies. It's not a lot of things, and in the process manages to be a lot more. By being centered on an impressionable Bollywood-obsessed stockbroker, the Hansal Mehta-directed series earns the license to be stylish and melodramatic with colourful punchlines, yet resists the same flourishes in the pacing and structuring of a crowded narrative.
लेकिन इसमें बहुत रिस्क है.
रिस्क है तो इश्क है.
And finally, at the number 1 spot, Patalok that's streaming on Amazon Prime Video. Somehow Delhi triggers the worst of humankind and the best of art. Patalok is world-class storytelling.
सर आधी जिंदगी बाप की आंखों में देखा है कि उसका बेटा चूतिया है. बाकी की जिंदगी बेटे की आंखों में नहीं देखना चाहता कि उसका बाप चूतिया है.
It isn't about a disgruntled cop, a deceitful broadcast journalist, an unhinged killer, or good people who like dogs. It's about an India that unravels while we're too busy taking sides. Almost every episode is a long-form chapter seamlessly condensed into parts of a whole.